campaign. I unlocked everything in the game. I am a Halo fan from way back. I'm not a multiplayer player. I don't care about the multiplayer at all. I care about the story. I care about the world, the characters, the lore, Master Chief, Cortana. I wanted to love the game, and I think that they've done some things that are good, and I think they've done some things that I don't know if they intentionally understood the changes and how they would affect a game like Halo. This huge open world is obviously built for a games as a service style delivery system. However, if you're making a campaign and you're putting Chief and all of the past lore that comes along with Chief and the Halo world in this large open world, you have to populate it with things to do that are meaningful, and they haven't done that with this campaign. Are they going to do things in the future? I don't know. I hope so. But I think that they're running into a lot of problems that maybe they just didn't even think about. They just saw this huge IP Halo and decided games as a service. Halo, look at Destiny. Let's just make this square peg fit in this round hole. And it's not working very well. But there are some things that I did like. And that's where we're going to start with this stream. So the first thing I want to do is check to make sure that the audio quality is better. I'm using a better headset, one that's extremely old too, but it's better than the one that I was using earlier. That's where we're going to start with this stream. So the first thing I want to do is check to make sure that the audio sounds pretty good, actually. So this is the very beginning of the game, and look, it's been out for a while. If you're looking for spoilers or you don't want to have anything spoiled, then let's not watch this. But I'll say that the gameplay, the gunplay feels really good. What's interesting is I just played the Witch Queen, and I did not like Destiny. I'm not a Destiny fan because of the fact that lore is something that they sort of originally glossed over. It was secondary. You just had to dig for it. But playing the Witch Queen, I think they've evolved it to the point where the story in that was very compelling, and I'll say that gunplay was really good. Is it better than Halo? It's close. I mean, Halo's close, but I do feel that playing the Witch Queen, that gunplay is just really good. But what really struck me was story and the way that they paid attention to it. And I wanted Halo to do that. There are some cool things like the winch that add to it's hard to talk, and I'll wait here, and there are some cool things like this winch, right? It does definitely change a lot of the ideas around gameplay. There are some things you can do. Trying to do the smash. Hold on. Damn it. Alright, hell with it. There's a smash you can do with the hook. Actually, you have to upgrade it, but once you get used to the movement, there's a lot of cool things that you can do with this hook. The biggest problem I had is that there are so many different elements, like a dash and an invisibility, and it's hard to mix and match those in gameplay because it's set to the D-pad, and it's hard to figure out or to see in the heat of battle, which one is which, activating which one. So I would like them to work on that. But the biggest thing for me is that I just want the story to be a lot more meaningful and impactful, and I just want them to take a risk. I'm not saying they have to do Last of Us 2 level storytelling, although I'd welcome it. I would welcome a Chief that's sort of tired, that maybe questions the stuff that he's done, maybe hangs up the helmet and becomes that old sage, like I thought Marcus Phoenix would be, instead of just being the same character he's always been. I think Halo needs that. I would love that to happen in the future. But I remember playing through this part here in the beginning, and once you get to that part where the world opens up, the hangar doors open, it is breathtaking, it is striking. You do feel that change. They just don't really capitalize on it, and that's, you know, what I was looking for. Maybe they will, maybe they'll release some more story content. I hope that they do. I hope that it's just not this is it, and then maybe 2 years from now they just drop some more content, because you know, I just feel like certain games need those big releases and that big build-up and that big marketing. And I think Halo's one of them, and I think it's suffered because of being a game that's just in a catalog and it just drops and there it is and that's it. There's some things I can do here. Ooh. He jumped down and I jumped up. Oh, I'm in trouble. Alright, so getting out of the way is obviously with that grapple hook. And I do love the grunts. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I think they're a staple in Halo, obviously. Something else I'm a little tired of, you know, it's the Covenant and it's the Brutes. Something different would be nice. Some real writing, some real. I'm just looking for that. I'm looking for them to take. I guess maybe I see Halo as a little bit more serious than they do. I'm looking for that seriousness. I'm looking for that same sort of seriousness that I maybe attribute to Halo. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not as serious as I think it is. But I definitely think that this could have that sort of emotional impact that, you know, like Last of Us does with characters like Joel and Ellie. I think Chief could have that. And, you know, maybe because it's a shooter and because it's geared towards now with Microsoft multiplayer and service, they just don't want to put that kind of effort into it. But I think that's what it needs. I think that is what people are looking for. Even the people who are just multiplayer only. I think if the single player launched with, you know, feature complete, beginning, middle, and end, great story, great characters, great writing, then a lot of the problems that are happening right now would be easily forgivable. And I don't know, there's something about the Brutes and Atriox and Escharum. I just don't like these characters. I think it'd be more interesting if Chief actually had to fight against the UNSC. Maybe there were decisions being made that he disagrees with so fundamentally that he has to go rogue and actually fight against other Spartans in a meaningful way, not like that Halo 5 bullshit way where that's what they made you think with the marketing, but it never really materialized.
Their praise and defiance will be all but a memory.
Alright, so I do like the idea of planning attacks. That's pretty cool. So you can plan these attacks.
I'm working
You
on
got a
it.
bunch of guys down there.
Work faster. These pelicans nearly on board and the power's still out. Don't let them get me.
Getting rocked here. So, you know, what's amazing to me is all these different things that you get eventually. The grapple hook is the one thing that I just use constantly. Everything else just feels like you really don't need it. Guy's kicking my ass. Alright, where the hell did he go? Alright. It's funny when you don't play it for a while. You kind of forget everything. And I just think it's a little bit too samey. Like, for instance, this reminds me of Halo 4. The very opening of Halo 4, you know? It just needs something different. There needs to be something different. It can't... It's not like that, you know, like Legend of Zelda, where the same themes repeat themselves over and over and over again. This isn't that type of a game. This needs something new.
It's locked down. Requires a hack.
Okay. And you can do that?
No.
There's the hack.
Scuttle the ship.
You are going to destroy this ship? With us in it?
I do like some things like the lighting. I think the lighting is really, really good. And
Running towards the main engines.
it's just that open world is so barren and so empty. Headset that I have on now, it randomly disconnects. Even now I know I don't use this headset. It randomly disconnects even when I have it plugged directly into the console after like 15 or 20 minutes of use. And I can't seem to figure out how to update it. There we go. Man. Son of a hump. I'm actually having a hard time with this. I think I bumped the difficulty up a bit. Come on, Chief. Holy crap. You're supposed to grab onto the ledge. There you go. Alright. Yeah, see, this is like straight out of Halo 4, the beginning. It's just too similar. For, the rebirth of Halo on a brand new console, on a brand new generation. I kind of got caught up in the release, and I credited it more than I think it deserved. It's not bad, but I just expected it to be more polished. I expected there to be more content. I expected when you get out into the open world, there to be more things to do. And we're getting to the point now, 20 years of Covenant, Brutes, Covenant, Brutes. They tried the Prometheans, and that was just sort of like, take Chief in a completely different direction. Try it. You still got the multiplayer you can work with. Not a problem taking a risk with story. This is literally the beginning of Halo 4. Hurry up, get out of the ship. Hurry up, get out of here. And you know what's funny is that Halo 4 I think looked better. I should go back and stream that. That was weird. Yeah, see, this is pretty cool where they're introducing the use of that grapple hook, which then becomes the most important new tool. All those other new tools that you get really don't feel like they're as important as this one. Ooh, where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, just very familiar intro. Not that it's bad, it just feels like, you know, they kind of ran out of ideas, maybe. This literally happened in Halo 4. You got sucked out in the ship, and the debris was hitting you, and then you got knocked out, crashed on the planet, woke up on the planet. And this one, you're just sort of drifting in space. It's cool that you can look around. You can see the ring. So there's some good elements here. I don't like the pilot, Fernando. I just do not like him. Mm, I mean, not the intro that I would have went with. Go play Halo 4. Go play Halo 4's introduction. I mean, it's almost the exact same thing. So I would have liked something a little bit more um, unique. And I hate these cuts, these load screens in between. I love these cutscenes though. Absolutely love them. Character models look really good. I like how Warren Chief's armor looks. I love the lighting here. I like the reflection off of the visor. I love all the little cracks in the armor like that. I just love it. Good job there. I don't like these guys. Yeah, they they don't do a lot to explain. It's a cool character here, the Spartan Hunter, that is a Covenant elite with two swords. So the idea that they wouldn't know a lot about Master Chief at this point is a little much. Even though they're not the Covenant, they weren't directly fighting uh, against Chief. Originally, they were the servants of the Covenant and the elites. So they would definitely know all about Chief. I can't help but think of other Halos, like for instance in Halo 5, the character models, the cutscenes, the facial animations, the motion capture. It was like a generation ahead of this. And you know, I just didn't expect that. Obviously, not including the Chief in that because you don't see his face. And I get they wanted to use the slip space engine that they spent reportedly $500 million on everything, but this just um, doesn't look like that. See, at some point, I'm looking for the chief to say "fuck it." You know what I mean? Like, how much more could I do for everyone? Maybe they're doing something wrong. Maybe they're not doing enough. Give him some sort of duality. Maybe we'll get the young Master Chief Chronicles, like the young Indiana Jones. Yeah. So once you get past this, that's when the world opens up. So I mean, it looks better. It's getting better and better looking. See, it's hard for me to concentrate and fight and then speak. Put that over there. Take a little of this. So the gunplay is really good. I mean, obviously, it's hard to screw it up. You just have to copy what 343 did. I mean, what Bungie did with the original Halos. Not much has been really evolved from that, apart from the movement mechanic with the grapple hook, which is obviously nice. Oh. Oh shit, did I almost fall off the cliff there? Oh, he almost threw that. Did you see that? Shit. Son of a hump. Keep falling, keep falling. I see, I hate this. I can't stand the load screen. Take the needler.
This whole place looks like it's dying. Like it's clinging to life somehow. How is that possible?
Each ring is different. I see an entry point in the wall ahead.
Get in there. Find this weapon. Then we can go. Right?
There we go. Give me that. Why am I stuck in here?
Be careful. They're still coming. You really pissed them off back there.
I really love this, the use of this sort of this, what is the word I'm looking for? This texture. There you go. I knew my nerd would kick in eventually. Takes a while sometimes.
And broken. Very, very broken. I need to move. There are battleships everywhere.
God. So we're looking for the weapon. Of course, my ear's itching. We'll take that. You'll take that. Oh, son of a hump. All right. Take that. You'll take that. Oh, son of a hump. While I'm staring at him, I'm about to get killed. Absolutely useless against these dudes. Reload, how slow it is. Fuck me. I'm just running around, literally. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Gotta be careful.
You?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Finished. Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation
People just
index.
buy games because I
Lana
think
had the index.
it's
Other
like
parts of it
social
as well.
media.
Something's
You know what I mean? Like, I have to have these games because everybody has them,
Find out
everybody's
why.
talking about them.
But
It just,
this wasn't
social media
efficient.
just destroyed everything.
Conditions change.
It destroys
They always
everything.
do.
I don't want to get into it. I'm going to play Halo. Look at that armor. He's got himself a new chick. See, I don't know why this is a choice, right? I mean, he's going to put it in anyway. It has to. But most people, I don't think, knew that. You can see some sort of area Chief's helmet that you may not have seen in the past, so okay. Not sure why we needed to be able to do that on our own, but
Did you do that?
Moving me triggered a response from the ring.
love the lighting. I keep saying that.
There's not much time.
Idea that
That voice.
anything can be construed as crunch now when it comes to developing games, and I think some
What did you
studios, you know, if we work 41 hours a week, that's, you know,
It's
we can't do
all
that.
around us.
if we work. With the lack of content in Halo, and then the announcement and 2 maps, yeah, I think somebody needs to crack the whip and say, if you're not willing to put the work in, go work somewhere else.
There is one subject that I find myself hoping does live through this. He is perfectly suited for what is coming.
So there's a boss fight coming up after we reminisce about John 117 and the Spartan program and all that jazz for the umpteenth time. This is like, you know, going to a Batman movie and them telling the origin story again. Not a big fan of this gun. Right? I don't know what the point is of this gun.
These are the banished.
Affirmative.
They smell even worse than I imagined.
You can smell them.
Well, an array of sensors in your armor can, and I analyze the input. You smell fine, by the way.
I like the way that She's smelling me.
Look, over there. That's the source.
The bridge.
Yes, it is. Maybe there's a way to...
Mm-hmm. Nice little bouquet.
Is it safe?
I think so.
You know what it is? The hair?
Yes,
I hate the hair.
it's safe.
There is that moment when the hangar doors open and you see the large open world of the ring.
This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me. It was the last part I remember being deleted. Let me just...
Alright, we're back. The headset disconnected again. I think it's every, like, 20 minutes.
You are here.
Beautiful
because you
cutscene
were
here, the
chosen.
lighting, I love it.
Our enemies are
numerous
Batman
every
origin
day.
story.
What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war.
Yeah.
I have been working power of a shipborne AI onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
Unlike previous AI models, she will reside between your mind and the suit, directly communicating with your neural interface. Think of her as a new set of eyes to aid your reactions and upgrade your reconnaissance. She is not the driver, but a way to level the playing field.
What do I call her?
Ask her. She named herself.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Together you become our newfound hope. Together, you become our key to humanity's survival.
See, like, her face is just like, it's almost like the
Make
Xbox
sure that
360
your
level.
mission is accomplished.
It's just,
Even
they
if that means
need to
sacrificing
do
herself.
better.
For you
It needs to be
to
bolder
accomplish
and
it.
bigger. And look at that ass.
What happened? I touched it and
Was that real?
it's just data. It's just here. Clusters of recursive code. But this, on the other hand, this is the framework I use to trap Cortana. It
You know what would
contains
be
the
really
copy
cool
of the
too? If they
activation
gave you the
index,
ability to
at least fragments of
customize
it.
the AI, the way the AI looks. Like,
What should we
obviously,
do with
it's going
it?
to be female, it's going to have the same face, but
We need it.
customize
Well, based on what you've told me
the
so
suit.
far, the bigger question is, do the Banished need
Maybe
it?
do a Dead or Alive beach volleyball style.
Do it.
Jesus, I'm 14.
That was something. Let's go.
Okay. I like the way it's got to be a solid object, right, for the grapple hook. Not that. That's pretty cool. Just a little attention to detail.
There's a file that's been unlocked, but I don't have access.
We need a route out of here.
Okay, let's see. There's a breach close by. It should lead us to the surface.
And we need another. We need another power cell. Again, this sort of fetch stuff, it's a little much, right?
Give me a second, and I'll get this bridge activated.
All right, any day now.
We've got company, Chief. Meet me at the plinth up ahead.
Go.
Surprise you! You're nothing but a cheater! Wow, you got here fast. Not the type to waste any time, huh?
No.
Noted. Let's go.
Alright, we're taking that guy out from afar. Maybe that's what's great about this weapon. That's a long-range weapon. Ooh. Sit down, dude. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this over there. And we got one more big boss fight before we head outside.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
This gravity lift should be powered up. We need to find a way to bring it back online.
See, it's this fetch quest stuff, you know? Get a power cell, bring it back. Go get another power cell, bring it back. It's just, it's not very inspiring. Right? It just doesn't...
If you want to get up to the surface, we need to restore power to this gravity lift.
Yep. So Now I think these doors will open. No? Alright. It's amazing. I played this game and I completely forget what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Alright.
We are not going anywhere until this gravity lift is powered up. This object, it's part of the ring's life force. It's called a power seed.
All space, all time.
See, the build-up is to get outside, and then when you get outside, there's not a lot going on. You know what would be really cool? Just almost like a, I don't know, like an open world where you're doing Halo-esque type of fights, and then maybe like a town that you visit. It might be like a shooter slash action adventure slash role-playing. Like something bold like that. Something insane. I would love to see happen with this franchise.
Chief,
just to push things.
Stop. How is that a Spartan? We need to find out what happened.
See, now you get a
She
shield.
was carrying an enhanced shield module. Let's see what I can find out about her. Accessing. This is Spartan Bonita Stone, recon specialist. Her vitals have been offline for nearly a month. Cause of death was an energy blade, but different, stronger. A single strike. She never saw it coming.
Okay. Enhanced shield core. Great. So we want this. Yes, we want that. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What else do we want? So I guess it's kind of cool, story-wise, seeing some Spartans killed. There we go. That's Halo right there.
We're here. That elevator should take us to the surface.
He's like a tank, isn't he? Just getting it done. Jesus. Jesus, it feels like they're everywhere. Where you at?
We need to
All
call
right.
down the elevator. Look for a
Here comes the
control
big
terminal.
fight. I want to get to that part where the hangar opens up and you see the large open world. Let me guess.
elevator's drawing power from the ring. Well, it was. The seed is missing.
Oh man, I forgot how many of these restore the power to the elevator.
What are these things?
Genetic repositories. Forerunner storage vessels. Silexes.
How do you know this?
I was stuck in that room for 6 months, surrounded by them. That should do it. Let's get back to the elevator.
Yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much having to. I think we've gotten one of these power cells for the power up thing. This is like the 5th or 6th time. And the headset went out, and the headset's back.
Get that cradle powered up.
I wanted something to throw. This isn't gonna happen.
This isn't Forerunner. It identifies as banished.
Can you operate it?
In my sleep? Not that I sleep, but... Oh! I don't need to. It's already on its way down.
Incoming.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
Escherum's orders are that you should be brought before him. He did not specify in how many pieces.
Let's get to that moment where...
By the looks of him, he was some sort of leader. They called him Tremonius.
Not anymore.
I repeat, multiple banished craft are converging on your location. They're coming for you.
Sierra 117. Understood.
I've been trying to reach you. You vanished. I thought I was on my... Okay, I got your location. On my way. Be ready.
That's a little weird. So, about an hour in, we get to that open world. I kind of tried to fly through the opening part. Right? So things start to lighten up. You get that sense that, ooh, things are changing, and Spartan core to upgrade everything.
Another Silex. But this one's open. What do you think was in it?
Another problem.
Why so cynical? It might be something good.
Trust me, it won't be. How do we get out of here?
Terminal, over there.
Just give me a second. I should be able to get control from here.
Booty!
Harmonious has fallen. A victim of the master. Do not
Oh man, let's skip this. Come on already. So here's that moment, right? You know, you're like, oh.
Look at this place. It's so... full of more monsters coming to kill us.
So, that's it. The opening part of Halo Infinite. Then you get into the open world, of course, and you play through the campaign, and I'm not sure how it's going to evolve from here. If they're going to be different biomes, I don't know, but I'm hopeful. Thanks for watching. Do all that stuff that you do. Like and subscribe. Crap, once I put this up on my channel. If I put it up on my channel.